is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about something that's been hot for the last couple days, and that's the Denver Nuggets, who's been one of the best teams in the entire NBA all season from day one to now. And it's halfway through the season, and they sitting atop the Western Conference comfortably. And they went through the midst of a storm, missing a lot of players, getting a lot of injuries, still trying to build chemistry as they still figure out the players' roles while also trying to find ways to balance out the offense and the defense. And they have been able to figure it out. Denver is a team that most people thought would make the playoffs. Even I picked them to make the playoffs, but most people didn't pick them to be sitting up top the West. And that's the thing that surprised a lot of people, even me. For them to be at the top and show really no signs of falling off even throughout the injuries, you have to give this team a lot of credit, especially because it is the Western Conference. You're playing against the West the most, and those games are tough because most of all the teams are great. But Denver has not faltered. They have fought. They have continued to stay positive, and they continue to fight. And they backing their thing up, and they do look like a team that can go to the Western Conference Finals. And we done seen Western Conference teams get upset in the first round. We done seen a lot of them get upset in the second round, but they look like a legitimate contender right now. And they really have a team that doesn't really have that many holes. And that's the thing that you really want when you're a championship team, is to be able to have deficiencies, but you should be able to cover them up and sustain a level of excellence. And they have been able to do that so far with this team, regardless of who out on the court. You have to give credit to the coaching staff, but you also have to give credit to the players for buying into the system, knocking down the shots. Also, trusting and believing in each other and respecting each other. They know who can play. They know what they're good at. They know when to pass. They know who can do what they do. And they've been using that to their full advantage. This is a tough team to cover because mostly everybody on the team can handle the ball and shoot. And it don't help when your center can dribble the ball and put the ball on the floor and shoot threes and shoot mid-range and finish in the post and pass out of the post. So this is a team that has a unique dynamic. This is a team that we haven't really seen that much of the last couple of years, but they have bought into a team concept, and they do have a winning mentality, and they have a winning style. I definitely can see their game transitioning in the playoffs. The only difference is, can they execute? Can they continue to play a high level of defense in the playoffs when you're going against other great teams, other great players, and other great coaches that's focused on just stopping and preparing for you? That's going to be the biggest question for them in the playoffs. For them to succeed, they're going to have to continue to buy into a team concept, and it doesn't look like they're going to stray away from it, but we really don't know. We've seen a lot of team-friendly teams choke or really break down as the playoffs come around, or when they get into the playoffs, they don't have the success that a lot of people thought they would, especially when they don't have really a superstar. I don't really call Jokic a superstar, but right now he's proven me wrong, but I still have to see more. But he's only 23 years old, so he should only get better, and he probably could reach that level. But today we're going to talk about Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was a guy that came out of college, and a lot of people thought he was going to be one of the picks that was going to be very good coming out of college. I thought that he was going to be a sure thing coming out of college and high school, and seeing how he played in college and seeing how he came out with Denver. He didn't play that well with Denver, but I knew he didn't have enough consistent minutes. He wasn't getting the same amount of touches. I'm not making excuses. I'm just keeping it real. Jamal Murray did not have the consistency that he needed to be a special player his rookie year. One time he'd get 5 shots. Sometimes he would get no shots. Sometimes he'd get 10 shots. And they really couldn't figure him out because he's a shooter. Shooter had to have quick memory and lose memory because you need to continue to shoot. And his jump shot has still been streaky, Even though he has been in the league for a couple years now, he has been with this Denver team for a couple years now. He still has a hot and cold jumper. That hasn't really changed that much. His finishing has gotten better, but it still needs to continue to improve. His 3-point shooting is not where it needs to be right now, but that can improve. But that's going to be his Achilles heel, is can he consistently create his own shot game after game after game, and that's how you become an all-star, superstar caliber player. You're doing this on damn near the daily basis, and I keep telling you guys that when you want your player or you depend on the player every game, you pay him that amount of money to make plays, to score the ball, to do these things consistently. That's why they're getting paid the most money. But it is some players that's overrated, and it is some players that's overpaid. But that's basically what you want them to do, is take a big percentage of the role that you need them to do and do a lot of multiple things, and that's why they get the bread. But Jamal Murray, he's going to eventually come up as a free agent, and we're going to see how much they're going to try to pay him, because they already paid Harris and obviously Jokic, and they already paid Millsap, who's going to be a free agent. So they're going to have more money to throw at Jamal Murray. But he hasn't really been an all-star to me. He has caught fire in December and a little bit in January. Um, he's averaging 17 points a game in January, but he's shooting 42 from the field, 36 from three, and 68 from the free throw line. And like I said, the December is what really thrusted him into the conversation of being an all-star, averaging 21 points a game in December, 45 from the field, 36 from three, 82 from the free throw line, giving you 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Um, that's the primary reason why he's averaging the 18, 5, and 4 is December. He had an excellent December for his standards. But I honestly, only real reason why I think Jamal Murray can make it to the All-Star game is if they're just giving him the benefit of the doubt that he has helped this Denver team sustain the level of excellence that they have been able to display so far this season. But honestly, they only really deserve one All-Star. It sounds kind of crazy because they are the number one team in the West. But none of their other players to me has really become a legitimate All-Star caliber player. I feel like the only problem with Jamal Murray also is that he plays the guard position, and something that we all know, the guard position is so tough in the Western Conference because you have the Mike Conleys and the Dames and the C.J. McCollums and players that might not be first voted in by the fans. And then you have to let the coaches and the media pick the rest of the roster. And then you have the Clays and the Damian Lillards that won't be starting. That's a guaranteed spot. And that's when they start eating at you. Like, who can I really put in for the rest of this roster? And when I think about Jamal Murray, he doesn't fit that bill as an all-star caliber player. When you look at other players that's going to be in discussion for that all-star spot, he hasn't done enough. 1 month doesn't sustain you unless it's really like James Harden month, but he's going to be a starter most likely. But I feel like even Luka Doncic has played better than Jamal Murray when you look at the whole entire season. I feel like he even has played better than Jamal Murray this season. So I'd rather have Luka Doncic, even though his team not in the playoffs. And we talking just about player performance. I feel like Luka Doncic has played better than Jamal Murray so far, and he's only a rookie. So that just lets you know. Plus, you have players like Devin Booker that's having a significantly better season, even though his numbers inflated because he played for a bad team. To me, he's having a significantly better season than Jamal Murray. Then you still have, like I said, Russell. If he doesn't start, you still have Russell. You still have Clay. You still have people like Drew Holiday. You still have people like Mike Conley and C.J. McCollum. Even De'Aaron Fox on that team. Then you still have Luka Doncic if he doesn't get voted in. But to me, honestly, to answer the question, I think that Denver is only going to get one All-Star, and it's going to be Nikola Jokic. And I think that it's going to be a little bit of disappointing because they are the number one team in the West and they have been able to sustain that for basically the whole season. But they just don't. Nobody on this team screams All-Star to me. Gary Harris missed too many games. Jamal Murray had 1 good month. The rest was just an average season for him because he basically averaged the same as last year. He just less efficient. which means he hasn't really improved that much. The only difference is his team is winning more, but he hasn't really performed at this level that makes him automatically in. And it doesn't help that he's in the West. If he was in the East with this type of record, he'd be fighting with people like Kimba and them for the spot. But you can even make an argument that they're having a better season than Jamal Murray with this way he's playing right now. So, sorry, Denver fans. I really believe that Jokic is going to be the only All-Star on his roster. Paul Millsap hasn't played at an All-Star level. Gary Harris hasn't either. And really, Jokic has been their most hub. He's running the offense. He's getting triple-doubles. He's scoring points. He's taking over games now, something that he didn't really do enough. And I feel like he's been doing that even more this year. He's playing like an all-star. And I can't say that for Jamal Murray right now. Now, if Jamal Murray has an excellent January following the December that he had, then I can see him thrusting into that conversation. But as of right now, going based off how the season is, based off how the team is going, I don't have Jamal Murray right now as an all-star. But he still has a whole month, because it's only the 11th right now, to still figure it out so the coaches can vote for him. And then if he gets the respect from the coaches and the media, which he doesn't really have that much, because when I listen to them, most of them don't feel like he's an all-star either. So it's not even just my opinion, it's theirs too. And they votes actually do matter for him to get into the all-star game. He has to show his ass. And what that means, show out. If you really want that all-star spot, you really want to be there with Jokic, you have a couple weeks to impress everybody. You can get the fans going, you can get the media going, you can get the coaches going, and just have the December. But do it better. Jamal Murray has a high ceiling. Yes, he's not as athletic, but he still can work and polish his skills. We didn't think Jokic would be what he is now until he put the work in. Jamal Murray has to be more consistent, and he has to be more aggressive. Sometimes he can be lackadaisical. Sometimes he can carry defensively. Sometimes he gives up defensively. Sometimes he gets hot. Most times he's cold. We have to see a better Jamal Murray. Yes, he's young. Yes, he can continue to get better. But we're judging him on how the season has gone right now. And it has not been an all-star season so far. So let me know what you guys think about Jamal Murray. Should he be an all-star? Is people sleeping on him? Do we need to wake up on him? Should he be doing better, which I think he should, especially because he's been in the league for a couple years now. Ain't like he's a rookie fighting for the spot. And even Luka Doncic, to me, is having a better season than Jamal Murray, and he is a rookie. So that doesn't really help his case either. So at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for checking it out. Like on Facebook to show support. I got my Facebook page in the comment section in the description below. Like on Facebook to show support. Also, check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Thanks for checking out my website. Also, my spread shirt, as you seen in the beginning of the video, you can buy merchandise and support the brand. Thanks for you guys doing that. Also, check out my older videos. If you like this video, I have other videos just like this, but I also cover free agency, the draft, summer league, everything basketball, 365. I try to make a video every single day, and I even cover the trade deadline and the buyouts. So that's going to be coming up, and if you like that, I'll be having that done. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching. That's why I continue to go. And let me know what you guys think about Jamal Murray. Is he an all-star? Is he almost there? Do we need to continue to improve a little bit more? Or do we just need to go out in January and show out and let us all know I'm here, this is me, and I deserve to be on that all-star team? He hasn't done that yet, but he's almost there to do it. But he hasn't done it, so that's why I can't put him in the all-star game. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, I'm gone. Let me know what you guys think.